Now, this question. This question says that determine the magnitude of force F so that the resultant force of the three forces is as small as possible. What is the magnitude of the resultant force? So, whether we are going to find out the magnitude of the resultant force and it is the minimum or as small as possible. So, our main step is we should apply our first derivative test here. Now, let me draw a diagram. This is nothing but our force F, which makes an angle of 45 degree with positive x-axis, and this is nothing but our 8 kilonewton force which lie on the x-axis, and this is nothing but our 14 kilonewton force which makes an angle of 30 degree with negative x-axis. Now our first step is to resolve this particular forces into its particular components, and after that we should add all the x component together, that is frx, and then all the y component together, that is fry. So the formula of resultant vector is written as fr, which is equal to frx plus fry. And then according to the requirement of question, and the question demands that we find out the value of resultant which is as small as possible, and after that we should apply the first derivative test here in equation alpha. So let's resolve these forces into its particular components. This is nothing but our force F. So this is basically the horizontal component of force F, and this is nothing but the vertical component of force F. The horizontal component and the vertical component both lying in the negative direction. So it becomes Fx, which is equal to negative F into cos of theta, and similarly Fy, which is equal to negative F into sine of theta. The negative sign here, it is basically because of the direction of Fx and Fy. So it will become negative F into cos of 45 degree I. I, it is basically the unit vector and it determines the direction of fx along x-axis, and this one becomes negative f into sine of 45 degree j, and j, it is basically the unit vector and it determines the direction of fy along the y-axis, and don't forget to write down its unit. It is basically Newton, and this one is also Newton. This is basically the f. Now what about the 14 kilonewton? This is basically our the 14 kilonewton which makes an angle of 30 degree with negative x-axis. So the component of 14 kilonewton are drawn like this. This is basically the horizontal component of 14 kilonewton, and this is nothing but the vertical component of 14 kilonewton. The horizontal component is acting along the negative x-axis and the vertical component is acting along the positive y-axis. So it will become fx, which is equal to negative f into cos of theta, and similarly fy, which is equal to positive f into sine of theta. So fx, which is equal to negative 14 kilo into cos of 30 degree I cap and Newton, and this one becomes fy, which is equal to 14 kilo into sine of 30 degree j cap Newton. This is basically the component of 14 kilonewton, and according to our diagram this is basically our 8 kilonewton and it is acting along the positive x-axis. So our first step is completed. Our second step is to add all the horizontal component together. So it will become frx, which is equal to fx1 plus fx2 plus fx3. So this is basically our the fx1, that is negative f into cos 45 degree. This is basically our fx2, that is negative 14 kilo into cos 30 degree, and this is our fx3. So it may be written as negative f into cos 45 degree I cap negative 14 kilo into cos 30 degree I cap, and then plus 8 kilo I cap. This is basically Newton, and this is basically frx. Now what about the fry? The fry, it will become fry, which is equal to fy1 plus fy2. So similarly This is basically our Fy1, and this is nothing but our Fy2. So it may be written as negative f into sine 45 degree j cap plus 14 kilo into sine 30 degree j cap Newton. This is basically Fry. Now for the resultant vector, we are going to add Frx and Fry together. So it will become Fr, which is equal to Frx plus Fry. The Frx, it is nothing but negative f into cos 45 degree, negative 14 kilo into cos 30 degree plus 8 kilo I. This is basically Frx. Now Fry, it will become negative f into sine 45 degree plus 14 kilo into sine 30 degree, and I take j common from each side so that it will become j Newton. This is basically the Fr. The question says that we are going to find out the value of resultant vector, and it is as small as possible. This is basically the vectorial form of the Fr. So if you plug the value of f here, you actually get the vectorial form of the resultant vector. But we are going to find out its magnitude form. And for that, we have the formula. And this formula says that Fr, which is equal to under root negative f into cos of 45 degree, negative 14 kilo into cos of 30 degree, plus 8 kilo whole square with positive negative f into, remember this thing, this negative sign is only attached with f into sine 45 degree. Okay, so this is negative f into sine 45 degree plus 14 kilo into sine 30 degree whole square. So take SBS here, that is squaring on both sides, so that it will become fr square, which is equal to negative f into cos of 45 degree, negative 14 kilo into cos of 30 degree plus 8 kilo whole square with positive negative f into sine 45 degree plus 14 kilo into sine of 30 degree whole square. So for the minimum value of the resultant vector, we should apply the first derivative test here. This test says that dfr square upon df, which is equal to 0. So it will become, but why? Why I am apply the d upon df which is equal to 0 here? Why? Because the f here, it is basically our task to find out. That's why I apply d upon df which is equal to 0 here. So it will become 0, which is equal to d upon df into negative f into cos of 45 degree, negative 14 kilo into cos of 30 degree plus 8 kilo whole square with positive d upon df negative f into sine of 45 degree plus 14 kilo into sine of 30 degree whole square. So this is basically negative f into cos of 45 degree, negative 14 kilo into cos of 30 degree plus 8 kilo whole square. It is basically our base. So apply the power formula for derivative here. So this one becomes 0, which is equal to negative f into cos of 45 degree, negative 14 kilo into cos of 30 degree plus 8 kilo. And then apply derivative to the base here, so that it will become d upon df, which is equal to negative f into cos of 45 degree. So it will become negative cos 45 degree, negative 0. Why negative 0 here? Because the formula of constant in derivative is 0, that's why. And this one becomes plus 0. Similarly, plus negative f into sine 45 degree plus 14 kilo into sine 30 degree, and apply the d upon df to the individual term present here, so that it will become again negative sine 45 degree and then plus 0. So, and now after that we are going to apply the simple calculation here. Okay, so don't worry about it. So it will become 0, which is equal to negative f into cos of 45 degree and negative 14 kilo into cos of 30 degree, and the kilo here, it is nothing but 10 raised to the power 3. Okay, so negative 14 kilo into cos of 30 degree and plus 8 kilo, so that it will become negative 4124.35, and this whole expression are going to multiply negative cos of 45 degree. Similarly, plus 14 kilo into sine 30 degree. So it will become negative f into sine 45 degree plus 7000 into negative sine 45 degree. So multiply negative cos 45 degree to the individual term present here, so that it will become 0, which is equal to positive 0.5f with positive 2916.35. Similarly, multiply sine 45 degree to the individual term present here, so that it will become positive 0.5f with negative 4949.74. So add 0.5f with 0.5f, so that you will get 1. So this one become 0, which is equal to 1f. And similarly add plus 2916.35 with negative 4949.74, so that it will become negative 2033.39. Okay, so shift negative 2033.39 to the opposite side, so that it will become f, which is equal to 2033.39 Newton. And if you really want to convert this to kilonewton, you have to divide this number by 1000, so that it will become 2.033 kilonewton. This is basically the value of f, and you are going to find out the value of Fr. So substitute this value into the above expression, so that the above expression becomes, as I am going to write it down here. This is basically the expression of Fr. So substitute the 2033.39 into here, so that it will become Fr, which is equal to negative 2033.39 into cos 45 degree. Similarly, negative 14 kilo into cos 30 degree plus 8 kilo I. And similarly, negative 2033.39 into sine 45 degree plus 14 kilo into sine 30 degree j cap. And don't forget to write down the unit, and the unit here is nothing but the Newton, and this is the vectorial form of the Fr. So solve this by the help of calculator and you can get the answer. So the vectorial form of Fr, it is nothing but the answer of this expression, it will become negative 5562.17i. And similarly, the answer of this expression, it will become positive 5562.17 j cap Newton. This is basically the vectorial form. Now what about its magnitude form? So it will become Fr, which is equal to under root 5562.17 whole square 5562.17 whole square. So grab the calculator, put the values into it and solve it for the magnitude of Fr. So the magnitude of Fr, it is nothing but 7866.09 Newton. Now your question has been solved here and your concept too. Thank you for watching this video. Share it with your friends too and subscribe it and like and comment too. Okay, so take care. Allah Hafiz.